The paranormal hides in our deepest, darkest fears. It dwells in places so evil no sane man, woman, or politically ambiguous gender identity would step foot in the places that evil calls home. We are the Paranormal Hunters, and East Surrey College is one such home.
Quiet on set. Take 5. Action!
7 years ago, an event took place that would see this college change forever. Since its opening, the college had received complaints of its poor ventilation. This, and a combination of heat exhaustion and a deadly blood clot, was what killed Jean Morton, who had a history of disruption. It is said now that her ghost still haunts the college, making sure that as few people as possible breathe again.
Can you tell us about what made you contact us 6 months ago?
Well, one afternoon, I heard his howl. I went to investigate and I heard his voice constantly saying to me, veganism is not a meaningful choice. And it just felt evil. I mean, this is 2018. Only something long dead would be so emotionally insensitive to eco-warriors.
Okay, this place is definitely haunted.
Everyone knows who the ghost is. It became like a running joke. Couldn't go on Instagram without hashtagging me and Jean and everything. Even the church fundraiser for the blind, which got me in a bit of trouble. She's just a torment. Apparently she screams loudest at night.
This meant we would be staying for the night if we were to truly witness Jean's power.
Right, so what do we have so far? What we have is one of the strongest cases of the paranormal that has ever been documented, okay? Everything from my headphones being interfered by something, to me hearing a voice in those headphones, to the eyewitnesses, to the history of Jean, to her death, to the fact that she was disruption, and that would cause a parallel and a link to her wanting to haunt, because she's continuing her life legacy of being disruptive. Now, what can we know from the evidence so far, and how can we build upon it? Well, we've always suspected that there's some sort of paranoia, and not paranoia, but just fear of the paranormal, okay? Cultures across all of existence, from Jesus to before Jesus to Greeks, Romans, they all believe that there's some form of afterlife. Of all the political differences, of all the ethnic differences, of all the racism and segregation, of all the parallels and conflicts in history, there's almost a universal belief that there's an afterlife. That can't be a coincidence, because we can prove that afterlife. Just think of the three big questions in the universe. Are we alone in the universe? You know, that's aliens. Is there life after death? And the third is probably, well, that doesn't even matter, because these two are the ones that we can connect to, that we can use to prove Jean exists. Because in a matter of hours, if we prove that Jean actually exists with hard concrete evidence, that means we can prove and solve anywhere from 33.333333333 recurring to 66.66666666 recurring. That means we can prove correctly or incorrectly anywhere from 33.333 to 66.666 recurring of the universe's biggest questions in a matter of hours on a low-budget TV show. And that means we don't have to be afraid anymore. We can understand our own existence more by knowing what happens in our death.
It has been 4 hours since everyone else left and nothing's happened. Nothing really apart from the kind of machinery hum here and there. I've even got any texts from my wife, girlfriend, or kids. I mean, I've got no texts except for something from Vodafone, and that's just great. That's really time passing, isn't it? Freedom freebie deal.
So, I was sitting in class with my friend Izzy. She was to the right of me, and there wasn't anyone in the classroom. But I feel a tap on my left shoulder. Do you feel that? He's here.
He,
Yeah, he's here.
as in he, the 5'3" deceased 16-year-old female Jean, is a he and he's here.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to add to the interview before we wrapped up?
Do I get paid for this?
Hi. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think we can see the CCTV footage of Jean?
The what?
The camera footage?
Is in a camera.
Yes.
It records footage
Yes.
so that you can see the ghost.
Yes.
Sorry, don't get you.
Well, if you don't have the footage, we can find someone who does.
No, in fact, like, nobody does. It's just a locked room, no CCTV, no cameras.
You think ghosts are real, don't you? Well, that's simply just not true, and you know what? I've humiliated you. All those pathetic little tiny things you've been scared of. It's just been me. It's all been for nothing. Because there's no Jean, and if there is, I certainly haven't seen her, and neither have you. You are just pathetic fakes.
Next time on Paranormal Hunters.
I'm out here alone in the wilderness. I mean, it's bright daylight. It's not scary. It's just, I know this is meant to be something where, like, oh, I'm out alone in the wilderness, but I mean, I'm not scared. A countryside isn't just trees and flowers and fields. There is something here. Oh God. Why won't this focus? No makeup department, so look at my hair. You've got unrealistic expectations, okay? I'm terrified. It's, what ghost do you actually think you'll be after you die? Is it one of these 5 that have been discovered to be actually real by scientists and philosophers and camera crews and Jehovah's Witnesses? It'll be dark soon, and something's coming. Kind of broke. I still can't see my kids. Our former girlfriend went to have an affair with my ex-wife. What the hell am I actually doing? No tripod! There's something up there. Run, 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 run! Run, 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 run!